win.
A pass from Alpha 54.
Stopwatch Faker in the middle of them all, and it seems like death may have arrived, and his name is Faker. He's here for your lives.
Quantum, he gets the hit. Activation. Is this going to be enough to kill? Is this going to kill? It is. And Kawano takes it over Idol.
Of the past, the present, and the future. A new era, the same empire. T1 are your 2024 World Champions.
Esports is basically, think about traditional sports. The competitive aspect of that without a lot of the physical training.
You don't need to do the lifting or sprints to train. It's pretty much just all using your hands and your brain.
Kind of training your mental and like your brain and playing video games at a competitive level instead of casually.
Think about any sport you watch on TV and that competition part, take that part and just kind of throw it into video games, and it's pretty much the exact same thing.
Esports is both a competitive space as well as a community.
It's a community where gamers can express their enjoyment of games, I'd say, and just talk about them, play, stuff like that.
I feel like the main thing that people rally around is the competitive space. So like you see a lot of players, you see a lot of professional athletes, coaches, etc. You see that like ecosystem.
Esports is this amazing combination of competitive expression and the art that is the video game that it's being expressed in. It's the mixing of the developer's passion and want to create a competitive experience and the player bringing that competitive expression into it. And it's teamwork, it's all of the long hours, it has community, it has fans that don't even play the game. It's literally everything that would be sports if it took the physical side out.
My position is as president, which means that I help to manage a lot of our other teams within the executive committee. That is our game managers, our social media team, our production team, everything. I kind of just oversee, make sure everything runs smoothly. If people have questions, they can come to me. I first got involved in the club because I went to the Big Red Street Festival and I saw they had a table that was full of this like League of Legends merch. I thought it was so cool. So I immediately went up and just started talking to everyone at that table. Then by that winter, one of the officers had graduated early and so they needed a new outreach officer. So I applied for the position and I got it, and from then on I found myself committed to the club pretty heavily and it just became a huge part of my life.
So I am the treasurer. I am also the Call of Duty game manager for Nebraska Esports, and I also do production side things. I run the Twitter sometimes. So I kind of am a jack of all trades within the club.
I was gonna say, I feel like just saying your titles doesn't really encompass all that you do.
Yeah, I mean, I manage the Call of Duty team, I play on the Call of Duty team, I have broadcasted for multiple games for multiple years now. I run the Twitter, I start Twitter beef with Iowa. I also do light amounts of graphic design. I'm the treasurer, so I also partly run the financial side of the club. Overall, just kind of overseeing directions that we want to take things and just giving my voice of opinion in meetings.
My involvement with Nebraska Esports is currently the vice president and the Rocket League game manager. The current game manager was leaving or didn't want to take the position anymore, and so somebody needed to step up and I just said yes. And so it was a lot of throwing myself into uncomfortable positions, learning how to do things on the fly, and it's been a ton of fun to do so. And that's kind of what I've done through most of my esports career, because it's like I haven't been familiar with it, I don't have as many connections, so it's just kind of throwing yourself out there and having fun with it and doing what you can.
I've been on the Rocket League team here for 2.5 years, since I was a sophomore, so. My parents, growing up, they hated me playing video games. I was kind of set on the point that they would never get it. And then one of my friends actually told them that I had like 20 or 30 offers at the time, and they were like, for what? But as soon as I started getting offers from schools for scholarships, they were like, oof. And so it kind of my senior year, when I started getting scholarships, it shifted from, hey, get off, to, yeah, he can play all day. They love it. They like watching me compete in sports. So it's just kind of an extension of them being able to watch me in baseball. They can't do that anymore. So I think they enjoy being able to see me still do something. The first video game I played was either Halo or Minecraft. I was a huge Minecraft kid. Like,
oh, there you are. Hello everybody, this is BSnow94 here with Snow93, and we are here today on MCSG.
Whoa.
Is this what map is this? Is that you, Noah? Is that you?
I played it on like a little $100 laptop, and I used trackpad for a while, and I'd play Minecraft, Hunger Games. I'd play it for hours at a time.
The game I play for Nebraska Esports is mainly Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah, I played Smash like my junior year of high school. That's when I started playing or going to tournaments, I'd say. What made me want to get into that game competitively is when I was little, on Disney XD, they were streaming EVO.
Sunday, live on DXP, the world's best gamers, the 2017 EVO World Championships Super Smash Bros. Live event Sunday at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific on DXP.
And I was like, dang, I want to do that. I'd say one of my favorite memories is definitely this year's PEC.
PEC, which is also short for just the Power Esports Conference, was really cool because it was held in Las Vegas, which means it was one of the first lands that we've traveled really far for.
PEC LAN would be like the first Big Ten conference championship, or the first Big Ten basketball tournament, where it's the conference doing a championship bracket for that sport, and it's the first rendition of it. So it might have been a little bit messy, it was a little bit disorganized, but it's going to clean up, and it's only going to get better from there.
For people who have no idea about esports, what is a LAN event?
Oh my gosh. I wish I could tell you the abbreviation off the top of my head.
A LAN is basically just an in-person competition. It's the same thing that you would do online, but all of us in the same space, competing on the same setups, kind of trying to negate any advantage that one team may have over another. The most important thing about LANs is the community aspect of it. So that's getting to meet with other people in person instead of online, and it's the storylines and like the friends and experiences that you can have in different locations.
You get to see other colleges, you get to meet and talk to the other teams and really like kind of see where everyone else is at and, you know, form those relationships, those connections at different colleges.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Power Esports Conference Championships. We're starting off the day playing some Super Smash Bros.
You got the turn of catches. Lock in, man. A little counter. I was like.
The Nebraska Smash team got second overall, which was, we outplaced our seed, which is pretty good. And so we're pretty proud with the result. Wish we would have got first, but it is what it is.
A little bit of switching going forth here. And we see the Link coming out here, a little bit of a spoiler there.
Yep.
And I think that might be a matchup looking forward to the future.
Yeah, definitely. I think Link does pretty well in the Roy with the projectiles and also kind of can match those hitboxes. But Link, again, is a hard character to counter, especially once you get these combos and stuff going. Yeah, I mean, 75% off the rip.
The nair catch on the boomerang too. Wasn't able to get the conversion, got to ledge. But it might be a little bit too little too late here for the side of Boise State. I mean, what are you going to do? You have to approach a Link at 14%. You're just going to throw out everything you can. Yeah, throw it in F smash. Why not? Throw it at up B and neutral.
There you go.
Be able to kill on back.
We were going into it like expecting to get second. The biggest team was Michigan State, which is like a big heavy hitter for a lot of the teams here. But we had a chance. We beat them in the qualifier online, and so we went into a good mentality thinking we could beat them. The Smash community, we're pretty close connected because we hang out with each other outside. Like after game days, we go get food with each other. We talk before like tournaments that we host and stuff like that. So we're always just close. And the community as a whole, like all the schools, they were extremely nice to hang out with and talk to. This year we got 3 new talented players to join our esports team, which helped a lot. But I think that with our reputation, we can grow a lot.
Do you think you've seen like significant improvement in the team since you've been here?
Oh yeah, 100%. A lot of our players, more than half of us have been ranked in Nebraska. Ranked is you go to local events that cost money and you go and play, perform well, get good wins on other ranked players, and that boosts your power rankings. I'm 4, Mixwell was 10, Kim Dizzle was 6, Arvin is number 9 right now, and yeah, only Blue Jay has yet to be ranked yet.
So when you say you're number 4, if you had to, how many people is that out of?
Out of, I'd say over 100, but it's only in Nebraska, so.
Gotcha. That's still pretty good for this.
Yeah.
Arena at the Luxor in Las Vegas. We're currently in the midst of our PEC championships. Switching on back over to Rocket League, Nebraska and Syracuse.
Jumping right into just a few moments, we'll see who can come out on top for the Power Esports Conference Championship in 2025. And right in front is going to go! Promising already. We talk about how bad Syracuse is on those face-offs. And here's some further proof as Taos.
My team ended up placing 3rd, and we did about how we expected to do.
Going to Vegas was like the best thing we'd heard all year. I think I enjoy it more playing on a stage compared to at home. I think I don't really enjoy playing the game unless it's for something that matters. I kind of like the pressure. I like when people are watching. I'm always trying to get us on stream so that my parents can watch and anyone else. It's just always something I've enjoyed more, is the pressure part of it.
My team has improved a ton since I first started being manager. We started out really rough. Originally, our team could barely compete at the collegiate level, which was surprising considering how talented they were. But given all the hard work and stuff that they put in, being able to compete at the highest level against semi-pro and full scholarship rosters has been incredible to see.
PEC Land came together because we are looking for more ways to connect collegiate programs, especially when it comes to competition, as we mainly are using third-party leagues that we compete in. So being able to, as colleges, control how we run our own leagues is a very new space that we're getting into, but it also allows us to collaborate and support each other as collegiate programs. And I think that's a really big part of these conferences that are being created, is because we want to be able to showcase these collegiate programs and be able to support and foster each other. By sticking together, I think it'll allow us to be stronger in the future.
Having the ability to send 25 people from Lincoln, Nebraska to Las Vegas, I didn't even think that would actually be possible. Working through it, doing the math with Ryan, I was doing the treasurer side, so I was budgeting a lot of this. It was actually really inspiring to be able to say, wait a minute, we can make this work and we can get all these teams to go and really show up. And for us to go and have that presence and be able to have that support, I think it signifies that we're further along than we really thought we were at the beginning of the year. And it only really tells that we can go so much further. And we've been able to do this largely as a student-led organization, when schools that are bigger than us, that are actual official programs with all kinds of school support and budgeting, aren't able to do that, and we're able to make that happen as essentially 12 student leaders putting on, you know, our adult hats for a second and making some things happen and talking to businesses and getting support. And students can do so much more than they realize, and being able to prove that again and again with this club has been probably my best experience.
It's been like a blessing just to see how crazy our growth has been, and then also just to witness just how much we've improved in skill as well. Our games are doing really well competitively, and we're being recognized more frequently by other colleges, and that's super exciting to me, because originally we would show up to lands and they'd be like, oh, who the heck are you? Like, you're from Nebraska? Like, they had no idea who we were. And so to now have this like established like legacy has been like super exciting.
My hope for the future of the club is to continue the rise, if not at a faster pace than it's already being set at, which is really fast. This whole year, it's grown immensely, and our teams are really shooting up in terms of competitive prowess. I think the community is only going to get bigger and stronger as we find a physical space. It's less of a matter of if now, it's more a matter of when all those things happen.
As a senior, I cannot stay forever, but I really do hope to see this club grow. I really want it to explode into becoming a staple of the Midwest esports scene. I really want to be a lot of the Midwest esports events, tournaments, whatever, to be kind of generated out of this space, or even just advertised by us or ran by us. I really want us as a whole to be the HQ, I guess the headquarters, the main epicenter of Midwest esports. I would just love to see this program thrive and flourish under new leadership, especially with this new group of kids coming in. They seem so passionate.
Ideally, the club should continue growing at the rate it has been. I'd like to see Z's vision continue, and I'd like to hopefully get the club recognized at the same level as athletics and kind of move in that direction, but we got a lot of work ahead of us.
The biggest want, I guess, would be that I want these new kids to not lose their passion for esports and this passion for the scene, and to really continue powering the community and the club itself to continue growing and flourishing and becoming bigger than I could ever dreamed of it. I think that we can absolutely achieve being part of the athletics, or in some way part of the university more so than we already are. I think that is our goal eventually. We really want to drive home the fact that we are Huskers just as much as any other sports on campus, and we are representing the college just as much as they are.